Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the ICT sector has been a major force in Nigeria's economy and particularly in propelling the country's non-oil sector growth. The sector grew 15% in the third quarter of the year, according to the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics. Growth jumped to 18% in the second quarter of the year.
Many individuals have clearly recognized that in this fourth industrial revolution, you cannot afford to do things using the normal traditional patterns. And so the complete reliance that COVID-19 initiated is one of the major reasons why we have ICT growth.
Nowhere has this growth been more phenomenal than in the country's telecommunications, which make up over 80% of the ICT sector. Broadband penetration is now at almost 50%. Internet users in the country is estimated at over 100 million. That has catalyzed a wave of tech startups solving everyday problems, creating jobs and contributing in no small measure to the economy. And recently, the country rolled out the 5G network. Officials are optimistic that will further drive up ICT's contribution to the GDP.
And therefore, there will be more economic activities in all sectors of our economy. So there will be economic activities, and particularly our youth, because 5G will provide an opportunity and platform for them to unleash their creative mind.
Riding on the back of improved internet broadband, Nigerian startups are thriving and attracting investments. Out of about $4 billion startup funding that African startups attracted in 2021, Nigerian startups alone attracted $1.37 billion, which is the largest chunk of the pie. In October this year, President Muhammadu Buhari signed the Nigerian Startup Bill into law, setting up a 10 billion naira investment fund for young innovators and providing incentives and tax holidays to encourage the growth of startups and the country's digital economy as a whole.
There's a lot of digital solutions coming up now, and these digital solutions are coming up by individuals in the private sector, and they're already receiving support and funding from the government. So I strongly believe that in 2023 and even the years after, I want to agree with the Google report that by 2025 specifically, Africa generally, not just Nigeria now, would have been able to raise about $172 billion in terms of value from ICT.
Many say ICT is Nigeria's new oil. The government thinks so too, and that is why it is making huge investments in the sector.